doing it justice, I'm clear.
I come from a musical family. I think that I do a wonderful job of providing a cappella renditions of popular songs, both from past, present, and future, because I am an oracle. But neither of these two are trying to live in the past. They're trying to live in the now. They need to know what kind of adaptations they need to make from that last set, because honestly, even though MVD got the win, he kind of stole it away at the end of that Game 5.
He definitely did. But he has played with composure so well. Look, ESAM is playing hot after that set with Lima. He knows he can press his aggression. He wants to go in.
And he's been having no problems doing that so far.
That could be to his detriment if he plays too aggressive, because you know it takes just one misplaced attack on a grenade and then it's a field day.
I mean, that's what we saw at the end of that game 5 in that last set. Was ESAM got a little bit too aggressive going for that juggle and didn't want to give it up, and he got blown up by a C4 because of it, with some very smart placement from MVD. Speaking of which, ESAM's shield being very low, but not worrying about it one bit as he's able to get that set up on MVD. And like you said, playing with the fire right now. He's got all the confidence in the world that he's fully committing to whatever it is he wants to do. There's no hesitation, which I think a lot of people struggle with against Snake. They go, I want to do this, and then halfway through they realize, but there could be a grenade in here, and then they kind of give up, and MVD finds something like that when you're not fully committing to what you want to do.
Oof. Man, like I said, it just takes one slip up.
Oh, that was smart. Did you see that ESAM tried to see if he could get the Thunder to drag down after the grenade? And MVD ciphering that close to the ledge means that, well, a down air is in order.
I like that ESAM also retreated to the ledge there, held the Skull Bash to get rid of all of MVD's invincibility. And you know Pikachu gets away from the ledge for free. It doesn't matter if it's Snake ledge trapping or not.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's still Pikachu.
Yeah.
Okay, landing using that splash hitbox of that down air. It's doing a lot of work for ESAM so far, man. You have to be so careful.
Was nuts.
MVD
wasn't anywhere near him at all.
Ever the improviser. Wow, what a drag down into that down smash. Great DI from MVD means he's still alive.
That was such a smart attempt at the Skull Bash. He techs it.
I'm baffled.
He had no business being able to tech it at these percents.
No, that feels like it should be illegal. Oh, there we go, that forward air, yep, to cover the ledge.
Is that forward air legal?
Yeah, that's legal. Okay, that one's fine.
Just had to make sure.
We're chilling.
Wanted to get a flag on the play.
Yo, are you tossing out the red flag, the challenge flag?
Oh, no.
Oh, you want the yellow flag. You just want a penalty.
Yeah, just a
I was thinking if you're the head coach, you're tossing out that red flag. It's like, hey, I think you missed the call here, ref.
No, that hitting meaty on the neutral get up, he was able to apply so much safe pressure off of it. It was good timing. It's the important thing.
He's spacing it a lot like a wolf would space an air on the ledge, where you can land without it compromising your landing ability. You're not going to have too much landing lag afterwards, and you can kind of almost immediately jump up and toss out another one and see how it goes for you that time. But the only thing you need to be careful about is attacking a Snake's shield. Got to be really careful here on Lilat too. This one was a game that went only slightly in MVD's favor, because again, I think that there's a lot to go for both of these players on this stage, and I think that just in neutral in general, I think that Snake kind of has the advantage on the stage, but breaking that zone is where Pikachu is going to get a lot of advantage on the stage.
Just tap dancing on ESAM's head after he misses that button there. That puts percents back real close. Double grenades.
It's going to be all about punishing something unsafe on the stage because of the way that MVD is going to be able to control these platforms. He's going to be forcing ESAM into these more unorthodox options where he's got to come up with something on the fly. And that's why, you know, with that, like, the Skull Bash, for example, MVD can come right in there and dash attack that, but that's not looking like it was a one-off thing. ESAM is doing the Skull Bash a lot, and I'm starting to wonder why.
It's really good. That move actually is very difficult to punish when it hits your shield sometimes.
Oh. I know it's very difficult to punish a Pichu doing that, but Pikachu, I'm a little bit more skeptical.
Pikachu as well.
Okay, forward throw, not quite going to do it. Good DI there by ESAM. Okay, safely right there. He also sees that C4 is on that platform too, so fading all the way out. Back throw, not quite going to do it with good DI by MVD.
It was important to note that ESAM had his back turned to MVD there, so he had to drop shield turnaround grab, which takes forever, but he could do it.
Wow, and he killed him with an up air?
Yeah, in the past, he's been able to up smash out of shield D.
Good recognition there from MVD to see ESAM going under the stage means that he's up to something. Grenade takes away his kill, but he's going to find one anyways.
Up tilt catches the landing. He has been well above kill percent for that one. Forward smash outboxes the down tilt from Snake.
Well, like I said, man, I mean, just advantage state for Snake on this stage is so good because of how much he's able to cover and how much he's able to limit your options. And ESAM just kind of consistently going for the same stuff. Grenade once again, failing MVD out. You said before in that winner set that it's going to be really hard for ESAM to suss out how he's going to get around these grenades. Nicely timed get up though. Hello?
Hello?
I just keep doing it, I guess. Just walk up, down smash. MVD's laughing about it too.
This is the play that you see between players who are comfortable with each other.
Familiar with each other as well. ESAM not going to be going for those thunders because he respects the ability for MVD to constantly shift and change his momentum.
I love the peace out. Just immediately flies away.
Oh, trying to catch ESAM jumping. So what MVD did with that dash attack right there is that he wanted to see if ESAM would jump back into center stage and try to take stage control. And if he uses that dash attack, it becomes his at that point. But he didn't catch ESAM jumping off that platform. You see that a lot on Battlefield as well, where people will try to jump off of the platform and get in there. You know, try to have some sort of ground control where they feel comfortable. But ESAM, you know, he's been patient on these platforms, man. It's been his zone.
Ooh, okay, but he does catch the get-up attack here. Catches the roll in with the down smash. Not got anything crazy off it, but ESAM now is it like an up tilt away?
Or a Nikita away. Yeah, I would be more concerned about that.
I mean, ESAM just knows right now he has to be very careful about all of his approaches. He has to push this advantage as hard as he can. The C4 is right there on the turbine.
Yeah, I know. He's got to be really careful about where he gets.
No sweet spot. No spike.
Nice. ESAM only went for the one quick attack. If he had done two like normal, yeah, that would have been it. What? MVD died. Yeah. That's ESAM's game.
He misinput. He has to eat.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
He literally pulled out a Nikita like in the blast zone.
That's, well, that's not what you want.
No.
No. So ESAM is going to be the one to steal away that game because that was firmly MVD in control for almost that entire time.
And we're seeing Light again because, of course, that's where he won in the winner's set. That's where he was so close to victory here.
I think it's definitely the right game plan. He definitely saw that, like, trying to catch ESAM's landings has been the big game plan for him, and he has executed that very well. It was just one misexecution at the end of that game that cost him possibly this set. Because giving ESAM 2 straight games on his counter pick after this, if MVD is able to win, is going to be super huge for him.
We saw how impactful both Kalos and Yoshi's Island were for ESAM in the set in the winner.
Ooh, that was a really good wait there by ESAM. MVD was trying to see if something instant would come out. Dashing back, he would be able to cover almost anything unless ESAM does nothing.
Okay, big up air chain. Nair just gets some extra pressure. Up tilt, though, that's going to kill him on the platform at 100.
Boy, is it a strong move. And when, again, being assisted by him being on that platform, that's so important.
There you go. Jumps straight up, no tricky shenanigans with the B reversing to avoid the thunder. That, look, the fact that ESAM is so consistently able to punish that dash attack is crazy. Because I feel like if you're not ready for it to cross up, if you're not ready for...
wow, SDI out.
That's nuts. I wonder if this landed anything to do with that either.
Yo, MVD hitting that mid-air C4 was so stylish. Look at that. He waits for that thunder. This should be it. Yeah, backdoor you can confirm off of that. Hits the quick online taunt. 21%. That down air twice now.
This is no longer regular MVD. This is Mad VD.
This is Mad VD, dude, yeah.
Pulling out Hulk mode.
What? Oh no, he got killed off the top by the grenade. Oh, you have to be more careful than that, Jesse.
I love it. Gotta love it. I love that for him.
I'm just pleased by how chuffed you were at that.
Yeah. It's the funniest thing ever. Don't stake with your up throw off of his grenade. I love the attempts at these up tilts to catch the Skull Bash. We're an up tilt away from Game 4.
From Game 4, yeah, for sure. But ESAM maybe having some other ideas, because if he can get a comeback like he did last game.
ESAM doesn't want a Game 4 at all. Oh, no. He was waiting for the spot dodge. You know MVD loves to spam that spot dodge.
Oh, yeah.
He loves to Spot
Oh, ESAM spamming. What? I'm putting down my mic and I'm leaving.
ESAM said, actually, attack canceling or spot dodge canceling isn't the wave. Just spot dodge like 7 times. Maybe he said there's staling on spot dodges in this game. That's it's actually not how that works. Up tilt's broken.
I had to take a walk. I'm back.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I didn't want to think about what I just saw.
It was a good bit.
That was the. I also went to go get us some water. You're welcome. That was the reverse of what I did to you back in Smash 4, where I spot dodged 3 times in front of you and then hit you with the finishing touch because for some reason you were playing Mewtwo. But don't worry about us. Worry about the match that's unfolding in front of you. Once again, ESAM has counterpicked to Yoshi's Island. And again, I think in that winner set, this was so big for him because MVD was very uncomfortable with his projectile game on this stage. Oh, hello.
Oh my god, I love when ESAM goes for that offstage skull bash.
It looks very stylish.
Watch out, yeah, that C4, it doesn't really hit a short character like Pikachu from that position. But the way that the camera is tilted, you can often not see the C4 when it's on that plat. This is, of course, ESAM's counter pick. He can very well play around C4 on the platform, and the platform gives him a lot of good combo extensions.
Every character has something that they can do well on any given stage. I don't think that there's like a true just counter pick because you hate the other character, but I think that's a big thing is that when you are down in a set and you're on your opponent's counter pick, trying to fend off a reset, it's big to be able to make lemonade out of lemons. Oh wow, MVD, I think he was trying to DI into tech too, but
covered a lot.
Also, these two are hitting the fattest teabags on each other that I have ever seen. There we go. Nice extension there by ESAM in a way that didn't force him to go back to that plat and back onto that C4 either.
Trying to get extra T-jolt pressure off of this wall. Back air doesn't set up for a whole lot. Man.
All right, even game right now, though. MVD, ESAM's not letting him land in the corner. ESAM's been fine letting MVD land on the platform, and he gets blown up there, But I think the big thing that's working out for him on this stage specifically, because there are no side platforms, that ESAM has just been saying MVD is not allowed to land in this corner and therefore cannot establish his zone.
I could not see what was happening in the explosion. I literally thought that was Pika up smash. Yeah, and it was actually snake up tilt.
Oh my gosh, he just put on 56% like instantly, and ESAM says, give me that stock, it's mine.
What's crazy is normally Pika can put on...
Oh no!
Normally Pika can put on that percent right back, but against Snake, it's not as easy. He has these grenades that can interrupt the combos. You have to take little hits here and there.
Yeah.
That down air. Sets up at the ledge. Up tilt. No, that was a down tilt. He didn't get the up tilt.
That air dodge in was so risky by MVD, but I think all he wants right now is to push that game back into center stage so that he can have his time to retreat to the side. But ESAM's not giving him the chance. Again, this is his counter pick, and you can see that it's working out really well the way that he's been able to juggle MVD.
MVD's been in control this whole game, but ESAM brought this down to last stock situations, very high percent. ESAM could die to quite a few things from MVD, but ESAM's setting up. Forward smash definitely could have killed if he caught that get up. Watch out for the up tilt. You don't want to land on this up tilt.
No.
Oh, the tech. But it doesn't matter. He didn't have the double jump to set up the super fast Cypher flying up. So he was a slow sitting duck after that tech for ESAM to set up.
Shout outs to Ace Combat 4, man, for multiple reasons. And sitting duck, I mean, like you said, perfect description of how MVD was there. And ESAM can just go out double dip.
Yep, now ESAM reset the bracket. Going now to second set of grand finals, of course, because MVD was the one who took it in winners. Now,
in a fashion that may or may not have been potentially originally in ESAM's favor. But yeah, man, this is the last set of the night. And we've seen that MVD has made some great adaptations to kind of, I think he was a little bit cold going into grand finals, having not played for a couple of sets.
And ESAM was definitely hot after his set against Lima, but I think the biggest thing was him dropping that game on Lilac. We've seen how big the counter picks could be.
Yeah, game one is so important between these two because every single game after game one in that first set was just so extremely close. They were all down to last stock. And I think that that's going to continue to be a theme between these two just by a factor of how much they've played against each other. And when they try their hardest, it's going to get nuts.
Yeah, ESAM already has 82% on him. MVD has put on so much. He's close to kill percent. I'm amazed that Pikachu was able to put on 50 damage against Snake, who normally just does not let that happen.
No, he normally just breaks out with the grenades, but and ESAM has been quick enough. That extended hurt box on the quick attack definitely hurt ESAM there.
He was crawling back, too.
He's waiting for it. Oh, tries to see if he can catch that air dodge from MVD, but he did it late so that he was able to get around the Thunder. Wow, twice now. ESAM going for it 3 times. Will you do it a 4th?
That's a back throw? No, that immediate mash.
That was TAS levels of mashing. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, MVD pummeling there was like...
Normally, one pummel into a throw is a guarantee. Not with ESAM, I guess. Wow. After that down throw, MVD did nothing. Good up there, though, to cover himself there. Not something that we've actually seen MVD do a lot.
Dash attack going to take it for ESAM, though, but he's sitting at 72. We're a grenade and an aerial away from this being up till kill percents.
That being said, if ESAM can get something started on this upper platform, he could have had something started for his favor to take that game 1, but MVD's able to turn it around, man. That's one of the things he does. Is like he said, Snake and MVD himself, 2 gentlemen that are very fine at turning your situation into theirs.
Goes for the forward air this deep. Wow, look at, I love watching when MVD's playing that little camera bubble that pops up and shows me how close he is to hitting our blast zones.
Yeah. All right, nice use. I like that MVD found that his situation before the city transformation came in. He was like, this is the last time I'm going to get to throw out this up smash. Ooh, tries to get that meaty hit on that Nikita, but ESAM taking his time on this recovery. And look at that, he's even punishing with these Thunder Jolts, not letting MVD actually pull out that Nikita. Nice tech.
I wonder if that could have been an up tilt out of shield even. If he dashed forward with grab, I think he could have up tilted, but was able to eventually find the kill regardless.
Probably didn't want to risk any sort of misinput.
Yeah.
Where you can go, fair. I can get the reliable kill with the grab anyways.
Fair.
No, it's forward tilt.
True. MVD sitting at a
wow.
very scary percent.
I would be afraid too if those grenades are coming in.
Down throw doesn't catch the bad DI.
Ooh.
No mix-up, so MVD, oh my god,
he's juggling himself.
Yeah.
Wow, and you know what? It was all a bait, actually. That was on purpose. Oh, you got to cancel that now. Yeah, if you go for that second rotation, your opponent's in front of it, it's done. You got to not commit to that Nikita anymore.
But again, ESAM is a grenade away from this up till kill percent.
Or
he tried a platform away.
No, he tried to use that Nikita to perfectly set up to basically home in on him, so that if ESAM wants a hit, MVD's gonna have the last laugh.
Yeah. Down throw though, this is a big setup for ESAM on the platform.
Wow, waited for that get up attack. That reaction time was insane.
Up tilt is going to do it, though. He dropped the grenade, was able to frame one turnaround up tilt. That's not easy.
No.
To be able to turn around that quickly and set it up.
You got to be very confident in your tech skill to do something like that. Out of shield game in Ultimate Man is something that I'm afraid to mess with on a micro level.
Man, MVD's just so good at controlling his character. He's so good.
He's played Snake for a while. He's played Snake for a while, man. I think that's another one of the things that, and this is something that I've been saying for a while, but I think what really separates the top talent of this game from the people who are good and play the game a lot and feel like they know their characters is that these top players really have a much better understanding than those mid and high level players of the movement system of this game and how it feels to be where you want to be at any given time. I feel like we don't see a whole lot of I wanted to be here to connect this back air, but instead I was all the way on the edge of the stage because I misinputted.
Yeah, again, we're seeing this counter pick come into play. 70% on both players already.
And it's not even 30 seconds, yeah. They're definitely familiar enough with this matchup to be playing it at like such a high octane level that it's the same thing except at like 1.1 speed.
Yeah. Just a little bit faster.
Yeah. It's not absurd. I mean, still took minute or so, minute and a half to take that stock, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful though when you up the speed, because then you leave yourself open to something like that. Sometimes you just gotta take it slow, especially against Snake. There you go, those grenades again, bouncing all over the place. You can see that MVD is trying to use the grenades and the C4 to cover as much of that middle platform as he can, but without that, ESAM is going to continually be landing over near the ledge without that platform and kind of resetting to neutral. Just respecting the space that MVD can control with that platform. There we go, nice ducking, just in case he was close.
You were talking about that earlier. He'll dash out, B-reverse in with the grenade pull, so he's right next to you, and then get that grab.
He doesn't really have to commit to much after he pulls that grenade. Wow. I think ESAM was kind of looking for a grenade right there.
For the first time in a hot minute, we see MVD with I would say this is a decent lead.
This is
MVD not close to kill percent, and ESAM's really got to work for it. The pressure at this percent, he's taking straight hits.
Definitely. ESAM has just not found a way around the stage control. We didn't see this in the first two games that we saw on here. It seems like MVD has a much better command of where his explosives are going, where they're landing, you know, even given the slants, and that his stage control has just been nothing short of absolutely impressive.
Finally sets off that C4 so we can get a fresh one out. There it is on the corner. Look at the movement!
Yeah,
he's
again.
baiting out stuff.
All about those baits. Tried to see if he could set up for maybe an up tilt after that forward tilt. That down smash will take it. You thought that something goofy would happen with those slants.
He
I did too.
definitely had like 3 opportunities to tech. Because good game.
Good game.
I love this game actually though.
No, this game is great. It's just sometimes it's funny.
Funny is the right word. Absolutely the right word.
All right, grenade off stage, forcing ESAM into choosing something eventually. Down throw into forward tilt will do it for MVD. 2-0 up on ESAM. And again, not only having counter pick advantage, but the fact that MVD will get to play 2 games on Lilat if he wants to later.
Yeah.
If it gets there, that is so big for him.
Winning on the counter pick is huge. Winning the first game is already huge enough because the counter picks have been pretty crucial. I think we're going to see Kalos.
I think it's probably banned.
No, he banned Smashville and
right,
FD every time.
That's right. I think that Kalos is something that ESAM was originally maybe saving for a game 5, like a high leverage situation.
He's trying something different.
I agree that you need to try something different.
I agree. Because it looks like MVD really figured that stage out in a way where he was controlling it much better than ESAM.
I think the big idea is that, yeah, I mean, the stage control is there, and that's something that you have to work around as Pikachu. And at any given rate, especially at a level this high, you need to be constantly making your opponent make adjustments, because that will leave them open where maybe they don't have the right move in mind because they're still on that last game plan. They're still playing on that last stage in their brain. So to at least switch up the stage, at least gives ESAM a little bit of leeway in trying to make MVD make mistakes. Because I think another game on Yoshi's Island means that MVD is not making any mistakes. Everything is going exactly where it needs to be.
Really smart nair to drop. He knew he'd be able to fade and reach the stage, which is important because he had no other resource to make it back out of an air dodge. And he was able to combat the offstage pressure from ESAM. Back to center stage, he's controlling. ESAM's trying to come in with his T-jolts from the outside corners.
I think the big thing I'm concerned about with the stage for ESAM, I do like him being on a smaller stage that he can continue to lock down MVD and try to keep him from controlling the stage, but unfortunately, if ESAM is ever off stage at any given time, the amount of options MVD can limit by putting explosives on these platforms because they go over the ledge, that's going to be really hard for ESAM to get through that awning of death.
And he can cover these platforms so well. The C4 up tilt, just being able to pressure up here. I wonder if up tilt reaches these tall platforms. Maybe it doesn't.
And maybe I don't think on the slant,
slants.
but if you're not on the slant, definitely reaches it. Ooh, ESAM.
Mash that down tilt.
You got to be respectful of the frame data Pikachu has. I think that MVD realized, all right, I need ESAM to be as far away from me as possible before I do anything. Again, ESAM having the gumption to try to combo off of those grenades.
Up throw, doesn't quite kill just yet. He kissed the blast zone, though.
Wow, again, MVD That was...
Excuse me? He broke Cypher with the Skull Bash, so MVD's option was...
I'll kill him
to
too.
Stage and maybe get meaty hit by the Skull Bash, or I'll just up air and take this trade.
Yeah, and you set it right back to even, which is where ESAM has gotten early leads, which I think is the unfortunate thing for MVD, but it's at those high percents. I feel like MVD gets so much off of living so long, whereas these early percents are just not in his favor.
Man,
wow.
look at all the damage that ESAM's put on. He was going back air to back air, coast to coast.
He was literally just taking him platform to platform to platform. Back and forth, man. And now these juggles so strong from ESAM. His counter pick is looking great for him.
It's definitely working out a lot better than Yoshi's Island was.
MVD, I think that MVD can't, on a small stage, a battlefield-like stage like this, he can only control small areas of the stage. I can't believe he went for that too. A nice kill there from ESAM. But what I'm saying is that he can, with these platforms, he can control like a square of the stage. He can control a quadrant. But on Yoshi's, he was in a game plan where he's controlling the entire stage with his explosives. And I think that coming into this game, he's still kind of stuck in that mindset. And ESAM is like, all right, so I can just stick to these areas that he's not controlling. And then when he comes to try to, kind of like playing Risk, when he tries to come over to take my area of the stage, I can strike him back. I can flank him.
Dropping that C4. ESAM had to bail out of the situation. Goes for an up throw for pressure. Now he's away from the C4.
Oh my gosh, that hit the top. Wow, that's an answer from ESAM.
That explosion activating down there covered almost the whole platform.
Yeah. I think the only thing that saves MVD is if he rolls to the right.
Just, or gets out of there completely.
Yeah.
Jumping away, jump air dodge away or something. Then he's putting himself in a really bad spot regardless.
So I think, I don't know, I think if MVD goes back to Lilat, that's really great given the way that he just had to play on Yoshi's story, where he can, now the quadrants become tridents, where you control left platform, center platform, and right platform.
Right.
And if MVD has control of one, he can fight. And if ESAM ever gives up that middle try area of Lilat, he can take control of that. But now, it's going to be all about that open space. MVD doesn't want to play that stage control game anymore. He's in a different mindset.
It's possible that ESAM said, I'm going to ban Lilat instead of Kalos, because normally he said he'd ban Kalos, but he's becoming more accustomed to it, I suppose. He tried counterpicking it in one of the previous sets.
Yes.
Didn't come to much fruition, but or at least MVD was able to take at least one game off the counterpick.
But I think that, again, I think that in that game 5, in the winner set, ESAM was playing so well on it that I think that he deserves to come back to Kalos. I think that this could have been his counterpick as well. There's just not any other stage. You don't want to go somewhere small as Snake.
That's really sick.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, he had no jump, so the only way for him to get out of there was footstalling, like, super intentionally.
Okay, nice. Gets that down smash. He's not facing away from the stage, so it's not a recovery situation for MVD. This one will be, though. Thought it wouldn't be. I thought he would have just blast zoned him.
Thunder? Nah, he waits for the landing.
ESAM's keeping that in his back pocket. He wants to keep MVD looking. He's being a stage magician right now. He wants you to look at the hand and not at the cards.
Yep.
So that's a really solid first stock for ESAM right now.
Just with that first stock, this game is in the cards.
I wonder when he's going to be playing those cards, though, because, I mean, with this much of a lead, ESAM doesn't have to commit to something like that. Nice use of that throw armor. Oh, wow. Spot dodge on that, even with that active hitbox. MVD's able to make it work for him, and the activity of that Nikita.
Again, Nikita comes through. MVD only at 29%, pulling some grenades to set up, but ESAM he's got him off stage.
This is where MVD has been in danger, is when he has to recover and still has no double jump yet.
Can't punish that back air when he fades like that.
Oh, it kind of looked like ESAM's brain just turned off there for a second. MVD whiffed a couple moves and he did nothing. I wonder if he was just waiting to see if MVD was doing something, or if he legitimately just needed a second to kind of recenter himself. Nice parry!
Comes at the perfect time. Now ESAM, again, grenade, aerial away from this up tilt kill percent. Maybe a little bit more on Kalos.
I would assume so, but maybe that grenade right there to set up. Yeah, you saw MVD tried to run underneath and get that up tilt. But with that, again, waving the hand around so that you don't see the card, and that card had an explosion on it.
Speaking of explosion, ESAM just sent MVD straight off the left side.
Very good for
Reacts.
him. As long as you don't have a Snake playing with the lead, you can still fight, but 53%, this is significant enough to where MVD can give up a little bit of stage control and just get these explosions going.
Here we go, that back air. Because he didn't get the last hit, he had to drag down with it, doesn't get a big combo. Just a reset, and it doesn't find it.
I don't think MVD is going to be finding any more hits with that up smash. I think that ESAM is generally going to be going lower on these recoveries, so MVD can continue to cover that with a couple of grenades, a C4, and he'll be in business. I think that a big thing that he could be doing is setting the C4 on that side platform, grenades down on the bottom, and seeing if ESAM goes up there later, but he won't even get the chance to set up something like that because it's all on that last hit. Up in the air, catching ESAM trying to retreat.
Yeah, that was really phenomenal play coming out of MVD. You know, ESAM played really hot in their
especially in the game one.
Yeah,
or
in the first set.
Yeah.
He played really well, of course, in winners to make it super close in the first place. But MVD knows how to close things out. In a lot of ESAM's winning games, they were down to the wire. And in a lot of MVD's winning games, it was